Ladies and gentlemen, and especially when our senior parliamentarians are there, like Madam Nafisa Appa, जो हमारी mentor भी हैं, Madam Shaida Rahmani, तो हम तो उनके सामने बच्चे हैं, Rubina Khalid, always a mentor. It's a pleasure to join you all. As we know, that Parliament of Pakistan is a backbone of democracy. Now it's open upon the federal elected representatives, public institutions, and stakeholders to protect and preserve democracy. And for this, we have to create an enabling environment by ensuring vibrant parliamentary institutions. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I strongly appreciate Speaker National Assembly and Women's Parliamentary Caucus for their efforts in bridging the gap between federal and provincial assemblies by inviting members from all provincial assemblies, members national assemblies, and senators to jointly address two very crucial topics: inclusion of women parliamentarians and peace building process and sustainable development. Assalamu alaikum. Now I should come to the agenda. I belong to a province where 40% land is there, where the population of the women is low. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor कि जब हमारे पास senior politicians Madam Nafisa बैठी हुई हैं तो words are less to speak. मैं आपको अपनी story बताती हूँ. It was back in 2015 when I was fighting my Senate election with Senator Kulsoom Parveen. There were two people. When we were in the election commission, not a single woman wanted to come to participate in the Senate election. I opted for it. I was actually young. So my dad was speaker at that time. They said, are you going to fight with the establishment? मैंने कहा, no. I want to fight for the right of the girls, for the right of the girls of my province. Because today, if a political leader's daughter did not stood up for his right, then what will our next generation will do it? Back in 2018, again, we were two ladies, coincidentally. In 2023, 71 women filed Senate papers. So this was a change. So पहले तो हमें अपने घर से change लानी है. Being youngest in the parliament, what I have achieved in 6 years, what I have learned from them, women needs to be given more empowerment. Because हमारी representation houses में ज़्यादा होती है. We are 100% present in standing committees. We are 100% present in forums. I was alone when we were fighting the Senate chairman election. We were 6 people there. 5 of my brothers were there and I was alone. I was young at that time. My dad said to me, you have to learn. Don't feel shy. Wherever you are wrong, you can ask your senior politicians where I stand. This is how we can have a tolerance built up in making decision powers. What I have analyzed, that we need to have more decision power. Women should be given more funds. Women should be given more representation. Because 60% of population of Pakistan is women. And once again, I should say to you that if we want to fight in the general election with the men, we will win. Our men can't win election without our support. Because majority of the vote, we have to cast. Without a woman, a male member can't win an election. This should be the point of view. Here we are discussing the 5% representation, 10% representation. My colleagues are sitting. We really work hard that we should make them realize that they should give us strong constituencies where we can come back with 20 men and 1 woman. She can achieve. When Mohtarma can achieve this target, so why can't we can achieve? Other thing, which I want to stress on the point is that when we talk about equal participation, it needs to be ensured that women's voice and perspective translates into policies and actions. As committed in Agenda 2030 for SDGs, for Sustainable Development, which aspires to achieve gender equality and empowering all women and girls, robust efforts and commitments are needed to improve women participation and representation in decision-making process. In order to achieve SDGs Agenda 2030, government, international organizations, civil societies, and the private sector must all take affirmative steps to achieve gender equality and promote women's participation and leadership in all spheres. In terms of national government, women's participation has increased incrementally, but remains significantly underrepresented at the highest level of government as well as in public. Once again, now concentrating on Pakistan's democratic process. We had 60 women were elected to the National Assembly on reserved seats, while 9 were elected on general seats. The National Assembly has 35 parliamentary secretaries, 14 of which are women. Similarly, there are 20 senators in Pakistan, including 2 general seats, 17 reserved seats. Our Shahri Rahman has given a good name in Sharm el-Sheikh. So Dr. Fahmida Mirza has given us a good name. We have got a Kishubai senator from a Hindu minority. So first of all, if you want to give women empowerment, we want to enhance the role of the Women Caucus more and more often. We need to be united. In past 60 years, I used to learn from my family that you have to work as a family. This is what we have learned in Women Caucus, irrespective of party parameters. Whatever the issue is, whether it's flood, whether it's water crisis, whether it's CPAC, women have got a one motto that they want to have a development in Pakistan, nothing else. Thank you all once again.